What's up, everybody? I'm gonna do a quick little tip here for you on taking your doors off on your Jeep Wrangler. So stay with us. I know some of y'all are having some issues probably getting your doors off, and I want to try to help you if I can. All right, everybody, my name's Chad. I work at Rodgers Wranglers here in North Charleston, and here's a beautiful 2011 JKU. So again, we're going to be talking about taking the doors off. This is going to be a good example here. We just traded this Jeep in. Now, what I'm going to show you, folks, if you're having a hard time and maybe you just got your Jeep and you don't know a ton of stuff about Jeeps and you're still learning and all that, and you're like, man, I want to take my doors off and ride around with the doors off. Well, you can do it, and it usually is pretty easy to do. Now, here's the first thing you got to pay attention to. This pin right down here, this has to come out, okay? As you can see, it's got to come out. Once you take this out, you can pick these doors up and remove them and take them right off. This top piece here is welded into this bracket, so it does not come out. As you can see, it's painted and sealed on there pretty good. And a lot of times from the manufacturer, I believe, this is usually painted as well. But as you can tell here, someone has taken these doors off previously in the past. So you got to take that out, boom, pull it out, then pick up on the door, and the door should pick up and go right off. Now, as you can see on this one here, this is what it'll look like, and this one here does not have it in, okay? So it's gone on both of them. So this tells me that this customer that owned this vehicle would drive around with the front doors off and not the back doors. So, you know, you don't have to put the pins back in. If you plan on, you know, in the summertime taking your doors off quite often, again, you don't have to put the pins back in on the bottom there. You just pick it up, put it on, and then you can do it whenever you want, and just keep those little things right there in the glove box or somewhere safe where you remember where they're at. Be careful, because look how this is kind of bent a little bit right there and scraped up. Obviously the previous owner of this thing, you know, the weight of it, somehow it moved, and maybe he took the bottom one out or the top one out and was doing it, and you know, it leaned in, and that's what happens, okay? Also, this little dent right here, you see this all the time on Jeeps. Once you unstrap your little strap in there, if the wind blows, it's gonna take this right here and bang it right there. So be careful. You can buy little plastic pieces to go right there, or metal ones to protect that by body armor. But again, when you're doing these doors and you're picking and taking off, you need to unstrap that, unplug that for the power window if you got power windows, and then grab it with both arms. Sometimes roll the window down, makes it a little easier, and just pick up, and it should come right off. Now, if you're having a hard time getting them off, maybe spray some WD-40 in there and, you know, work your door a little bit, get it nice and even and smooth, or wiggle it around. That'll help a little bit with that. If your doors are like, I've seen some four-door Jeeps before where it's like, oh, it's hard to pull and get that door open. That means they tightened this up too much. You need to loosen that up, okay? It shouldn't be difficult to open your doors. So again, it needs to be like just like this, nice and smooth. If you got that going on with your four-door Jeep or two-door Jeep, you should be able to pick this door up and take it right on off of there, unless somebody put some kind of glue or something inside of there and sealed it up. And then you got more work on your hands getting that figured out. But that's what it is right now. Thanks for watching the video. If you got any more questions, send me a comment. If you need any help, just message me on Facebook. Again, my name's Chad with Rodgers Wranglers. I'd love to help you out. You know, here's another example. This one, see, there you go. It's got the screw part right there. This one's ready to just pop and take right off. All right, guys, hope that helped a little bit. And again, just send me a comment or a message if you got any questions about your Jeep Wrangler. This is what I do. I sell Jeeps on a daily basis. We work on them. We build them. This is what we do right here in Charleston, South Carolina. So even if you live out of state and you got a question about your Jeep Wrangler, feel free to ask me in the comment section on YouTube here. And if I don't know the answer, I'll get with my service team and I'll find the answer out for you. I really want to be available to help people all over the country or all over the world with questions they have on their Jeep Wranglers. So have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.